at 28, so I have 24 empty slots. You know me on a spreadsheet.
Hey, Kingsbury, we're gonna have this emergency planning meeting now, but also Shirley's looking for people to do this barbecue next Saturday. What is it, the 20? What day is it?
The 25th.
The 25th. If you can take a shift, she needs a bunch of people. Thank you.
All right. Sorry about that. But I had to ask you about that. I'll let Bill know.
We're double dipping over here. So.
Yeah. I got the call last night who are doing potatoes. Let me get your list of potato people. So, all right.
Potato people.
Potato people. Yeah, I put it
The
down
bucket
as
of fun.
I put it down as potato people.
We are the potato people.
All right. This is coming down. Yeah, I have one more volunteer coordinator thing. I was looking for my big project board from last year. I have a trifold
Yeah.
that I had Velcroed all the names and, all the slots and put Velcro, and so I could move names around and reuse the board, and I couldn't find that board, and it's big. And I couldn't find it anywhere. And as I'm bringing up my disaster document, and I said, is it in the garage? And Laddie was in the garage, and I said, have you seen it in here anywhere? He goes, well, did you look over there? And I'm like, well, I'm about to look over there. And so I was over there looking around. He goes, well, did you look over by the refrigerator over there? And I'm like, no. So I started walking over there, and there's my board all laid out, open up. He was fishing. He was messing around with me.
Yeah.
So yeah, it was in the garage. So today he had hit a T-Rex that he bought for me, a little T-Rex, and hit it on the mantle under the thing.
He sure does know how to go after your heart. Doesn't he?
He'll hide things, and then oh, here we go. And
It's pretty cute.
He's patient enough to wait and see, if and when.
You wouldn't be able to do that, huh?
Oh no! I'd be standing by it going.
Yeah, I know. If you have no idea where it is, it's right next to you,
Yeah. All right. So yeah, emergency response plan. So I can. Do we have the? I can put things up here.
The remote.
And
Turn that fan on right over there.
Sure. Unless you went over. Yeah, it does seem a little warmer than.
it is warm in here. It definitely
I
is
mean,
warm.
it's
in
actually
here.
almost. It's funny. My grandparents used to keep their house at 80.
Can
They
you
would
turn
turn it
that
down to
thing
80
down?
when we would come.
Do you have a key? I don't think you have a key, do you?
No, I just wanted to see what it's at.
Oh.
I don't see if it's on.
I think it's
Sure.
You gonna turn that around, Sam, or you?
It's at 79. It says
Well,
85 above
yesterday,
it.
David or somebody came in when I was putting that thing together, and he brought this out because it was really bad. And he turned it on, and I said to him, don't you need to turn that around? He said, no, he just turned it on.
Oh.
No, that's it, yeah.
It goes like this.
Yeah.
It just means that the air's not blowing directly on you.
Interesting, it says 79, but above it
Yeah,
says
I feel
85,
that.
so I don't know what that means.
You feel it? I don't feel it. Oh, I kind of feel it.
79 degrees temperatures,
It's pointed directly at me.
It is.
Oh, now I feel it. I
Going
just
that
got
way.
it.
Okay, good.
Yeah, I just got it.
There was a hesitation on
It's getting here. I
It
can
started,
feel
but you didn't, and then
Yeah.
all of a
Temperature
sudden.
drops in.
Yeah, it
Yeah.
did.
It's cool around.
All right, y'all have the floor on staying over
Yeah.
here.
As long as you talk into the fan like a robot, I'm fine with that.
So, as our wonderful clerk said, hello everybody, and could we invite you to join any workshop? Today it looks like only the commission themselves are here. City Commission.
Oh, well,
Is this open?
Yeah, it's,
all
it's
meetings
always-
are open.
Well, when we call emergency
Unless
ones, we're
it's
not always.
emergency.
It's not an emergency
yeah.
meeting, it is a
A ballot emergency. Yeah, I got
yes,
it. Got it.
yes,
So,
a workshop for emergency planning.
yeah, I have,
Really?
put together and this is the City of Kingsbury Emergency Response Plan. And I.
If you can, if not.
Like, I should know how to do this. There we go. Okay. Oh.
I can't read that fast.
Okay, so it's going.
Left to
Okay,
right.
read mode. So it's yeah, it's going left and right, and that's still page 1, right? Is that still page 2? Page. That says
Yes.
page 2.
I can't look at that.
Screen
Screen.
two.
You want to be over here?
Screen one.
Oh, screen 1 of 37. Okay, it's only 7.
See the real thing.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I think that's a little easier to read. Okay. We should all set it here, but I can see this. So one of the things, the first few things I have here is, it's items that you can use to prepare, for an emergency. It's not necessarily what I have is like the City of Kingsbury plan. This is things to consider, on an emergency response plan. And really for each different type of hazard, consider local risks, like flooding, wildfires, tornadoes, earthquakes. I did feel an earthquake once, but yeah.
Was it a T-Rex walking in your yard?
It was like a 4.5 somewhere, and it should, probably because I'm upstairs in the bed, and it
So at your house in Kingsbury.
Yeah.
We have
Yeah,
a fault
chicken
line
twice.
close
Was it
by
2 or 3 years ago?
that people don't
And,
recognize a lot.
It was on a
That's the
very
worst
windy
one.
night, and I thought it was the wind shaking the house. I'm like, wow, that is really strong wind to shake the house like that. The TV kind of did that, but it was an earthquake. I didn't even know it till the next morning. Weird. Or other
That's kind of
hazardous.
earthquakes I like.
Yeah, exactly. Or other hazardous materials incident. Determine which areas are at risk. I'm sorry. I'll get used to this view here. And create a map showing potential hazard and evacuation risk. Clear communication channels, which doesn't really, maybe, something to consider. Designated central communications hub, something to consider. Practice communication drills, if you have that. Evacuation planning. And if we had really something, if a hazardous materials train derailed, basically any evacuation route depends on the railroad tracks.
Yeah.
How can you
Ours
get?
is all split, by the way. If you want to get away,
Oh, I see.
if you're on the north side of the tracks, go north. If you're on the south side of the tracks, go south. It's all split by the railroad tracks. Evacuation shelters, not something we have. If you wanted to designate something, like the fire station maybe, as an evacuation shelter, I don't know.
There's a county, emergency system.
Yeah, that's a good question.
We need to duplicate and
Yeah.
probably
I'll look that up. In just a second. Community response plan. This is something, yeah, it'd be good to work with the fire department here and, with a plan. Mutual aid network. This is where some people have brought up, connections with neighboring. Oh, well, no, this is neighboring communities.
Yes.
Educate people, stockpile supplies, local resources, and then recovery plan. Yeah, and then the small community. There's a thing out there called the Small Community Emergency Response Plan.
Mhm.
So just if you have an employee training team that you've identified, now it's just kind of blowing up here. But I think it's still cooler than it was.
Pretty good, right?
Better than outside.
Again, this is for small communities, individual roles and responsibilities, threat hazard protective actions, notification, warnings, means for locating family members in an emergency. That would be just really big. Emergency response, know what to do during an emergency. That's really key. And then if we have evacuations. Okay. So why is this? Oh yeah.
There we go.
So this is all the contact phone numbers. So 911, fire department, you can call, but that's just phoning in. 911 is where the emergency dispatch is. Guadalupe County Emergency Services, the sheriff. I think I put constable on here or something. UP. So this is the information. I had to call UP the other day. Oh, when the gates were down at both crossings for hours. Yeah. I called UP and gave them this information, 742-700F. I said Kingsbury, Texas, because they're
Nebraska.
I think they're in Kansas.
Oh, they changed? But
I
anyway.
don't know.
They're not
Anyway,
here. Yeah.
so yeah,
They're not here, that's for
Kingsbury,
sure.
Texas, Kingsbury Road, number 742-700F.
Do you know, are those numbers probably out at the actual?
Yeah,
Yeah.
they are.
They are posted
Cool.
at the crossing.
Yeah.
But Lord help you when you call into it because
Number,
Yeah, not-
text dot number, they have an emergency, for emergencies. Texas Department of Emergency Management don't have a phone number there. I don't know why they do that. FEMA, disasterassistance.gov, Red Cross, GLO. Apparently GLO does a lot of stuff for the after stuff. After
right there it says.
so then I went into
But right there it
the
said
different
prep.
categories of emergencies. So wildfires, that's always a risk. Every time I see smoke, I'm like, oh my God, I've been here. Bastrop.
Yeah.
The Bastrop fires. Yeah.
I'm like, oh, you better take care of that. You don't want that to be another Bastrop. Everything is like, in my mind, focuses on Bastrop.
I always think of the 300-acre fire that we had here, but whatever.
Yeah, down in the oil fields.
Yeah,
Yeah,
we're
that
done.
was a
We're
big
done.
one. That was a big one.
What year was that?
That was 3 Oh,
I mean,
no,
2022.
no, 4 years ago. Yes.
23.
That was
It all
so
starts up there
fast
together.
moving too. That was extremely fast moving.
Yeah, we had 3 fixed lanes and she had a little concourse.
Yes. Yes. I just remember how fast that one moved. It was crazy, how fast that one was moving. So yeah, there's no need for a map everywhere around Kingsbury. System for issuing warnings and alerts. Really, I was like, oh, we could maybe,
Oh, like one of those like sticking headsets. lunch siren or whatever, but like.
Oh, no, it's not a lunch site. That's testing. I
Oh, they're
grew up.
testing, that's right.
I grew up with
Yeah.
that in small
Yeah.
town. That every day at noon.
At noon, that there's a
It's a
testing
test.
every day, right.
Seguin is the flood siren.
I've heard it before when it's actually been
Real.
warning. Yeah.
Yeah, I've heard the flood siren since they put them in.
Yeah.
So maybe something
I
like that.
think if we were wanting to alert people in our area to something, I think social media is the thing.
Yeah.
I guess some of those flood sirens that they put in the hill country last year after that.
They say it
flood
really
saved
helped.
some lives the other
It
time,
really
the
helped.
other
Yes.
night.
Right.
But I, you know.
Because today, in
Sound like we
today's
flood every year.
in today's environment, with the insulated automobiles we have, with the headsets and/or earbuds that people
Yeah.
wear, it's like, how do you get to them?
If we had a siren downtown and it went off, if you were inside, you would. If
Yeah,
you
your
were
house,
inside,
you would
Well,
hear it.
for me,
Matter of fact, if I was outside, we might not go, what is that?
Yes.
it's a what is that? Like,
And
depending
if
on
you
weather
did-
conditions,
yeah,
I
we
hear
would
the
hear it
train
inside the house.
bells.
Yeah, I mean, that's the thing is people are so spread out here.
And-
Yeah, you'd have to have a network of
On the
Yeah.
river, everybody's
It's-
shoved up
Yeah.
against the river.
Yeah.
Well, the sirens are put in an area where there is
That's the best thing, it's like the network, website, social media, and our website,
Social media.
our website, social media.
Let me ask you this: would we be allowed to do some sort of like the way we get like federal emergency?
Oh my
could
gosh,
We, could
Like
we
I
as a
was
city?
getting all those alerts the other day.
Yeah, I know.
It
It's
wasn't
kind
even,
of
the
I know.
creek wasn't even running at my house.
Yeah.
Yeah.
My alerts are turned off.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
None.
Well-
I don't know,
Well, I'm just wondering,
like
just wait.
Amber Alerts and stuff.
Right? Is there
Yeah.
like a?
There's a statewide, only because of this last emergency. Don't count on use this local service because the other one is. It ain't close to you. You need to have local. Tune into the local.
Yeah.
But
And there is such a thing for
You have-
Texas and then
you
counties.
activate
Not every
your
county
system,
has,
you
but
have to be notified
and that's the
when something happened.
information you
You know,
want.
and how
Well,
long's
for a
that-
wildfire,
How
like-
long's that gonna take?
Yeah.
Well, you know, if you, I don't know.
But even if a siren is, it's not accessible to, won't cover the whole area like you were talking about,
Yeah.
it still might have, it seems to me, the advantage.
Big advantage.
If you, even if you walk out in your house and you can just barely hear it, and somebody else might think, what is that? But you're gonna know what that is, and it would cause, wouldn't it, it'll make people run to their social media.
Amen. Amen. You
That's-
just said
that's
it. That's
why-
if you have a
that's the-
siren here at the
Right.
volunteer, which that's what my youth was. It was the fire station that had it in a very small town. You come through.
What's-
Oh,
what's the
there's
siren
something
go off
around.
for?
What is it?
Just
Oh,
dead
Guys, for every listen, I'll try to talk at one.
I was not talking one time.
No one at home is gonna be able to understand what we're having, and everyone's got good points. So let's
Yeah,
stay
so
focused,
if there
guys.
was some kind of emergency response like siren, it would drive a lot of people to social media.
Amen.
Like, what the heck?
Yeah.
You know, and what are they saying?
Yeah, everybody
Oh. Someone might-
what's happening
Would say,
in Kingsbury,
you know,
like,
what the heck is
why
that
is this
loud noise coming?
Coming and
But we would have to be manning social media.
Yeah. Could we just go ahead and continue to talk, see our
Yes.
Yeah.
presentation here?
yeah. So the emergency contact list would be, of course, 911, Kingsbury Volunteer Department, that through 911, Garland County through 911, the Garland County Emergency Management, and UP if fires start the railroad. And then recovery, FEMA, Texas Department of Emergency Management, and General Planning Office. So,
Severe storms and tornadoes, this one's definitely another
one, so all around.
Kingsbury website, social media again. Like,
You know, or
if we had this
Go back here.
yeah, I mean, who knows?
Yeah.
There is no. It's kind of like I was out
Whoa.
from I don't know how far away.
Sounds like an angry bee, doesn't it?
It sounds like
Very
a
angry
June
bee.
bug on nitro. Have you had a bullet whiz by you? And then you're like,
What was that?
do I run? Will that run me right into the next bullet? Or do I stay?
ground.
Hit the ground? Yeah. But is that where the next bullet's coming from? You know, it was very.
It's like a tornado.
Yeah, it's like a tornado.
You don't know
It's
where
like
it's gonna be and
the
when it's gonna-
evacuation route. Am I evacuating right into the next tornado? So yeah.
So as a hunter, or?
Yeah.
Dang.
And then I had another one come by and go through the trees. It wasn't as close as it was, but that one just zipped. It was probably farther than it seemed. It was probably
You heard the
like,
gunshot?
I can't remember.
Yeah.
I can't remember if I heard a gunshot.
Great,
Yeah, I think it did afterwards. I think
Yeah,
I
that'd be
heard-
how sound travels.
Yeah. Slower than a bullet.
Yeah.
Hey.
Lots.
Yeah.
You see before.
And it was
That's
a
sound. Yeah.
Very close to mine. It was right at Headland. But yeah, your thought is hit the ground, but then is that where the next bullet is? Or run, go back in the house, am I running right into the next bullet?
Probably a good idea to get back in the house. The shooter's
Oh,
probably
and
not in the house.
So, yeah,
and so tornado. Also UP if debris threatens.
Target.
I gotta share a bullet story, I'm sorry.
Okay.
Charles Whitman, the tower in
Yeah.
Austin.
Yes.
You can tell he was
The
first mass
shooting up
shooter.
6th Street, and some fellow employees had gone downtown to the hardware store.
Oh,
and
no.
he said, I got out of my car, and he said, glass is breaking, bullets, I could hear bullets. He said, we all crashed down behind the car, and we're looking inside this, what happened inside the store that broke the glass under it? And he said, all these people on the other side of the car going, over here on this side, on this
Yeah,
side.
you're right,
He
you're on the
said,
wrong
they were
side.
crouched down with the tower behind them, trying to see what the hell's going on.
Towers more than once.
On the wrong side of the car.
Yeah.
Do
don't
you
know
even
where to
know
go.
what that was?
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
She's from Texas.
Yeah, okay.
I spent 24 years in Austin.
Yeah.
Oh, there you go, yes.
Wow. Yeah, you don't know.
You don't know.
Okay. So flooding.
So,
I am sure these are ones that are all basically north of the tracks. I'm sure there are
There's
low
more.
water crossings.
yeah, all around, but,
Yeah.
The terrain.
The county. I think the fire department also has put out low water crossing things, but I think it's mostly the county putting those out.
Best thing I can think of for the low water crossings is to have a floodgates there.
Yes.
If nothing else,
You can see it.
you can see it.
Yeah.
Because a lot of the low water crossings are dry all the time.
Yeah.
There's a little dip there, and they can be 2 feet high,
yeah, they can be.
and it just looks like a puddle if you don't know there's a dip there. If you just
Yeah, I think
in the dark you go into work, you're like,
Yeah.
there's.
but at least a floodgate. So
Yeah.
this potentially has some weird.
There's 2 creeks that come into my property and then merge and go out back. But they cross the road, and both of them, I have been cut off by both of them.
But I can't tell you right now if they have drainage
I'm thinking there's two spots in Gander Slough that
floodgate.
I don't think they have a floodgate on any of them.
Really.
But they don't get deep enough really to be, but they're deep enough for it. If you
Look, they
get
might
fast,
have them.
you'll
Because there's
slide
one on
them.
There's a couple on Gandersley that do have them. They're just off to the side.
Yeah.
It's probably there. Because I know a couple of areas that you might be talking about.
But anyways.
Right
like
there
I
at
said,
Woodrow
yeah.
Center is
Yeah.
Where we're
Anytime
teasing.
there's a creek, and then bridge, there's a
Woodrow
flood.
and Gandersley.
Yeah, yes.
Right there.
Yes, that area right there.
I've been there.
Road.
Yeah, my husband was.
Yeah, you won't until it
On
floods.
a clear blue.
Oh, you mean the
The
sign?
other side where
It's like a
Gandersley
little-
makes the hard
It's a
right,
yellow
all down
yardstick.
Gandersley, there's another bridge.
Big yellow
And
yardstick.
There's a bridge down before you get to the trestle.
Most of them they
I can't
quit
think of the name of the creek, but
to
I've
have them
never
out
seen it
there
top
and you
the
got
bridge
We can-
the
where
weeds.
potential is there.
Yeah.
It comes
Yeah.
close. Comes close.
The county has been pretty good at putting all that out.
I don't know that there's anything that we can do, as the city more than what You know,
County's been putting out flood gauges or?
No.
Road-
Road closure.
low water, you know.
Barricades,
Yeah, barricades.
quote unquote.
They
yeah.
do, they go
Okay.
Yeah.
Uh,
At one time, it was allowed that
The property owner.
could do that, and they, under the county direction,
They could put out.
Oh, like if you lived by it, you could be the one to go do it.
and notify them. It is so
It's
that it would
done.
make it to the maps,
Right.
statewide level. But I don't.
It's not
know
a
how
bad
much-
idea. Like having people who live right by it be the.
Well, if they have a barricade in their home and they know it's
Sure,
there.
sure.
right.
Yeah.
So
Well, you
at
should
one
be.
time,
There should be
that was
redundancy.
the-
There should be a couple people, I guess,
But-
to be like, hey, Drew, and I got it. Don't worry about it. You know.
The main thing, if you're not lost, if you live out there, you should know there's a bridge. You can't see it because it's underwater.
Yeah.
You know, don't, you know, I
There's-
can't fix it.
Cute.
No.
Yeah, you can't fix stupid.
Oh,
Anyway.
Oh, and I have a,
little map, and so issue,
again, social media,
evacuation routes, you know, that's where the flooding is, and you don't want to evacuate into more water.
amen.
Shelters, stay in contact list, and,
so here is where, and again,
mostly north of the tracks.
uh,
I'm sure there are ones south of the tracks, but
there's a lot.
you know, where are the creeks?
Those are all the low water crossings.
Yeah, those are all, and here's the bridge, over the San Marcos.
Mm-hmm. That'd be
If you
Prairie
go
Lee
on the
Road.
Latin Churl YouTube channel, on Halloween Day, several years ago, on a bright blue cloudless day, we knew the water was
Coming, and Laddie was down there, and
it went from crossing the river to a raging torrent, taking the bridge, and, you know,
everything.
and that was,
the bridge out.
no, it didn't take the bridge out, but it was way, it was up,
Over it.
Up to the bottom of the, like, sign.
on the bridge, on no rain, blue sky day,
San Marcos River.
And, yeah,
and the problem at that particular, and he almost got cut off a couple of times because
it's where
York Creek comes into the San
Feeds
Marcos
in.
River. And
the road is right here.
so when the river comes up, the creek backs up, and the creek is always,
You know, it's finding the lowest, well,
if you're standing there looking at the river, the creek is gonna,
come behind you.
Yeah, how far back is it now? Half mile. It's a good distance there where the road will actually fill up with water.
yeah,
It's a big,
distance because of York Creek.
Yeah.
Cottonwood Creek Road, they're going to be putting a bridge there.
Really?
Yep.
I don't know what the time frame on that is.
But yeah, that is in the works according to the county.
And that one is definitely a big flooder. That one cuts people
Yep.
off.
Yeah,
If you can get to it. If it's the
someday
flooding
be
is that bad, I
underwater.
can't even get out of.
To that
bridge will someday
point,
be
yeah.
underwater when they finish. It's just a matter of time.
Yeah.
It'll be underwater.
It floods pretty deep. Hazardous material incidents
Due to train and or trucks, because we do have
have a highway, you know, running
Oh,
through here.
and the
there's
truck
miles.
traffic has
Yeah.
increased tremendously.
And the train.
so areas along 90,
Areas along I-10, areas
the
along
railroad,
and I guess
yes, any and all, if there's a truck, you know,
if that chicken lips truck turns over somewhere.
It's just stinky.
Yeah.
Wait, this time it's just chicken lips. There's no.
Just
leave it there. Just leave it there.
Leave it there.
I think it includes chicken lips, but it's not limited.
Oh, okay. Thank you. I'm so glad
Oh,
you needed a lawyer to
God.
clear that up, man.
It went
Fine
on me.
print.
I
A
was,
little bit, a few close.
yeah.
I was waiting at Kingsbury Road the other day in the chicken lips truck. So,
Went real, because it was turning, going down Prairie Lake Road to dump its load. And it was right by me. I'm like, oh my God.
They slow down in Shirley's. They know
Yeah,
you're
they-
there.
they
They
saw
slow
me
down when you get to
sitting there.
That
Shirley's.
is the smell of agriculture.
It is the
and
smell of
progress.
good fertilizer.
Yes, it
Yes.
is.
So, yeah, you
Just a
know,
thought, right?
If there could be,
Social
so,
media.
yeah, again, social media.
Our website and social.
yeah,
And I put evacuation routes north, south.
basically,
Get away. Yeah.
yeah, depends on the railroad.
Yeah, it depends on
If
the
you're north of
wind
the railroad,
direction.
go north. Huh?
Depends on the wind direction too.
And,
Amen.
You know, that's true.
Amen.
Depends on the wind direction.
That's why
Yeah.
I don't like, because predominant winds are out of the south, I don't like living on the north side of the track.
Yeah.
Predominant means predominant, but not always.
Right,
And
yes.
the day that spills, which way is the wind blowing right then?
Amen.
Yeah.
And so the other things are like,
Severe train incident, you know, if it's a
derailment where, you know, like they had in Luling, where
Mhm.
it took out, you know, a whole lot of stuff there when they hit that wind turbine.
same pretty much there.
Severe vehicle
Incident.
Remember when we had the,
Like if there was
We had a peanut butter incident on the highway one time where
we had-
where bags, those 2-ton
Totes.
canvas totes full of raw peanuts. This truck got hit. There's peanuts all over the highway. What happens when you run over peanuts? You get peanut butter. It was actually. Here's what's really weird about that situation. It was actually a hazmat, but we didn't really realize it was that's a hazmat. It really was. We should have had hazmat out there because we were out there scrubbing the highway for hours
Wow.
and hours to get it reopened.
That's because it's slippery.
That was extremely.
That's not a hazmat.
No, but it kind of actually looking it up later. They actually that technically was because of
Oil.
because of what it did to the highway. It put oil on the highway,
crushed,
but that was a major.
Shirley
it
would,
shut down the highway.
Shirley would well
We had
remember,
to shut it
Oh,
down.
yeah.
Shirley would well remember the tank road Interstate 10. And it was shut 3 days while they,
The
burned it off.
The propane one that went down the. Was on that one too. I didn't get to do the 6 gas.
Well, you know, any
where Interstate
any
10 was
area
totally
where
closed
there's,
because they,
you know,
what do they call it when they
heavy
burn it
fog
off?
or
The,
anything.
Yeah, if there was a
Yeah.
They ended
vehicle
up craning that one
incident,
up.
So,
It was down in the ravine.
the one I'm talking about actually,
could be.
right.
It could
on-
be.
Yeah.
I don't remember.
Maybe
So-
where you were.
Of course,
Where the
That's
vehicles
why I
are,
said Shirley.
19.
9810.
we go.
Cyber attack. This is all our digital equipment.
No evacuation route. They're gonna get you.
So on here, I added proactive strategy, implement MFA, multi-factor authentication on all accounts, required two-factor authentication for email, remote access, and government systems, like our access. Well, we don't actually have the systems that we use, like Texas Class or something, or our bank accounts, whatever, are two-factor authentication. So, I think I always get a text, or it has to see my face, you know, if I'm on the phone, or if I'm on the computer, they can see. So, this is not what we've implemented. This is just,
What's there?
Upgrade legacy
IT systems.
software and hardware. Like if the city laptop,
Was
do we have?
Two-factor on the laptop?
No, do we have McAfee or Malwarebytes or
You know,
we need to?
yeah. There's a plan that the computer asks me.
McAfee?
No, it's something
Oh.
different.
Maybe Norton.
No, I feel like it's connected to, like, maybe it's HP's thing or something.
Like it's their own.
I will.
Invention.
Yeah, I mean, if it's paid, it's our city computer. It needs to
be able to scan. Do you ever
Yeah.
scan your?
the drive or anything, Malwarebytes. You can do Malwarebytes.
Yeah, we probably.
You can do the free
see about that.
about getting a.
You're making
we can-
me hungry.
You know, we can pay for it. We don't really do, because everything's on the cloud. So back,
Backing it up to
uh,
a removable hard drive or something seems
Do we
very.
back up?
no,
We don't back up?
no, it's all in the cloud.
So if you delete, if anything is deleted, it deletes everything.
Yeah.
And the laptop cloud, there's no record of it. It's gone unless we have a separate hard drive.
Yes.
To store it on.
Potentially, yeah.
Yeah.
If it's,
The
You know, a
cloud
lot
is
of
like
things
wide
there's a
open.
print version of
Huh?
in a folder.
yeah, there's a
Okay.
print version of that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's key to have a good city clerk for that. Keeping up with all that.
Yeah.
Yeah, but you've lost, but it just having the print version is not really enough, because if they get in phishing and they get in
Yeah.
with a malware and virus, and it does, and it's happened to me before, and I let them in by mistake, and it just wiped out everything.
Yeah.
And there's all your data's gone, all the underlying program, you got to go factory reset.
But it's
Well, the
only
computer
things on your
could be
local hard drive.
Only on your local hard drive, and it's not on other
One day
computers.
they'll figure out, yeah.
Right. So you've got to have you should have a system where it is backing up and putting it over here, and then if somebody gets your system down and everything is gone, then you just go back and
Put it all back
reload all of that software, and then you bring back in your backup to fill it in. And that's we've had to do that at my office years ago, and I
Yeah.
had to do that on my computers.
External hard drive shouldn't be that expensive, I don't think.
No,
And-
mean,
I have
We
several
can-
external
we can
drives, but
Put
they're kind of
everything
old
we have,
school.
you know, as long as it'll operate. But you
Yeah.
put everything
And
we have
flash
on that.
drives
and it's
are,
always-
you know, thumb drives, they're so easily,
Misplaced,
Mhm.
you
Yes.
know.
well, I've got a million external hard drives I keep footage on at home. We
but
should
the
probably,
city, it probably wouldn't be bad for the city to have it.
yeah. Okay.
As I'm scanning my computer right now.
So yeah, backup data, implement disaster recovery plan. So if we had the drive,
That's why I carry it.
Never know, you never know.
Will you take a look at
getting
that
ratty.
and see about a drive and?
Just one.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
One page for you.
So, yeah,
two
two things for Jessica on this
I'm sorry, Jessica.
is,
I generally. today.
external drive and see about,
McAfee or something.
yes.
Is that called an antivirus or? what-
Malware bot?
Malware, what's the generic term for all of the North?
Malware, software or something.
Yeah, it's a,
KQ.
yeah, it
Okay.
is a, yeah, there's gotta be a term for it.
Well, I think it's just a security.
Yeah.
Security.
It's a
Yeah.
computer security
yeah.
program. Because that's what I'm trying to think. What does McAfee call itself generally? Or Norton Antivirus System.
Yeah, they're all anti.
They're all anti.
Protection.
Yeah.
Protection.
Antivirus.
It's a
Global cyber, oh my,
comprehensive protection against visual threats. Basically. Yeah.
Threat protector.
digital threat.
Yeah, we go.
Okay, ensure data backups, start to
UTP.
offsite or offline.
offline.
Yeah.
That's the storage, yeah.
Yeah, that would be storage.
It's offline.
Really is.
And our cars,
Test backups, yeah, they do go,
Bad sometimes.
restrict access. So role-based access controls. So employees have access to what they need. And we do that with files, we'll share it, but only to,
We can remove and,
it's not shared to the world. Immediate response,
isolate affected systems, basically disconnect, contain the threat,
identity damage, document everything, detailed record. I know I was in ARGIT conference one time, which is the
Association of Rural Communities.
in Texas, and I think it was Jackson County, which has
It's one of those counties that has probably less people than Kingsbury has.
in the county.
But they got
attacked.
in Guadalupe County.
Got attacked.
In Seguin, right?
Like 4 or 5 years ago, wasn't it? Yes,
Seguin,
they
too?
got attacked, and luckily they only went for like these old, and
It was a ransomware.
they said, yeah, $1 million in Bitcoin or something, and they're like, it was like old stuff that they had paper backups, so it was like really old. They're like, no,
Not worth a million.
not worth it. No, we have paper backups. We have it.
What's a Bitcoin?
Yeah.
Yeah.
meet me at the park
Place
at
too big,
midnight.
you know.
Yeah.
Bring a big bag.
With a briefcase.
Bring a
of-
big bag.
Yeah.
All right?
And I'll bring you that
Yeah.
money.
And then
Yeah.
and yeah, keep records.
But yeah, you're kind of on your own with that. There's not a,
Can't call 911 or something.
Well, we did, yeah, you probably put your backup system at Jessica's house or my house or send it or at your
Here.
place
Yeah.
or the fire department. And, but you don't want it, if the computers are over at the city hall,
Yeah.
the backup has to be over here physically. And we used to do that. My IT, Liz would,
Routing.
she backed up everything for 2 days, and then we would start over. But she backed it up at her home,
At her house?
out way out in wherever she lived, Lavernia.
Lavernia or something.
And so we actually did. There were things that got hacked, and not the whole system, but she'd have to go out and bring the tape back in and
Yeah.
plug it in and reboot it. And so
So
that's
I'm
what
going
you.
to, on this backup data, okay, I'm going to add on here. Oh, I'm in a different
view.
Can I add? Yes.
I mean, I've been taking the laptop home a lot of the time and doing some of my work from home. So I guess it's sort of a matter of like wherever the laptop is, the backup is in the other place. Whether
Yeah.
that means leaving the backup at
Yeah.
City Hall and taking the laptop home, or vice versa.
I'll say,
As long as the backup's not
yeah.
online, right?
That's
Right.
that was the issue. When you're offline, supposedly no, it's going online.
I'm going to
And
here.
I'm-
But I'm
Probably
saying don't
shouldn't
go
say
online so you
it
can
in
transfer it
the-
because it's
a requirement.
I don't know, maybe I know what I'm talking about.
What I understand to be a requirement we're fulfilling
Come on, one more sheet.
in this discussion, so to speak.
Yes.
Being at the board meeting,
Yep.
crystal clear annually.
I'll
yeah.
say,
That's on Win-
Security,
But annually, you have to have
I'll
a
say install.
quote
and,
unquote training session on security.
schedule,
Specifically.
Install and
Yeah.
schedule.
It's
Okay,
required training. It's pretty.
yeah, and schedule.
I say it's being a government entity, which
What do you
crystal
call
clear
it?
is now.
Security Digital security.
Digital DTP, Digital Threat Protection
Digital
Program.
security.
Whoa.
And so we'll
That's
say,
what I wrote down.
yeah. I'll make it better. And I'll say, yeah, yeah, installs a digital security application and set application to run on a regular schedule, to run regularly, yeah. Or, yeah. Regular, I'll think of some better words later. So, okay. So, what was that?
My phone.
You just got hacked.
You've been hacked.
All of us at once.
Yeah.
And notified.
They
no
did it through the
less.
camera. I have 30 minutes.
Focus access.
And notified, no less, right? That was so polite of that hacker.
Okay. Assault to the public, this is like, this happens.
What is assault to the public?
It's like if there was a shooting.
Oh, okay, okay.
You know. So most at-risk areas are the fire station because there's where people congregate. Areas used for public gathering. So if somebody
Big
really
easy.
had some kind of mental break, you know.
Harvest Fest.
Yeah,
Well,
Harvest
Festival,
Fest.
the Aerodrome in downtown Orlando. Yeah.
Is that what they're? I'm sorry. Somebody asked me today. The sign out front says Pioneer Flight Museum. Does it not? I know it used to be called the Aerodrome, but
Well, the museum
always
is
called it-
in the Aerodrome
Right.
grounds.
somebody asked me.
It's the old Kingsbury Aerodrome, and inside is the Pioneer Flight
The
Museum.
whole thing is the aerodrome.
Yeah.
Museum is in it.
Yeah, museum.
Right.
I'm sorry that, but just today, this morning, some.
Yeah.
Well, so
At least it's not an acronym.
how do you find it online? And I find it because I know that the
Yeah.
our safety associations, sheriff's office, DPS, so on, all list the churches as locations, and we have the 3 churches.
Churches, that is a place people gather.
Oh,
Yes,
no,
that's-
you are correct.
Then even at the aerodrome, they also have the, what is it called? They have the radio flyers, the
Oh.
Tri-City Flyers. So that, you know, that
Oh, and
that
that-
one place has like 3
Okay, so
institutions.
Yeah.
That are kind of.
is that the remote?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I did.
But like if you look on
I don't
Google
have the
Maps,
actual-
it like that's like their location. It says
Right.
Tri-City Flyers.
Instances, things reliable.
As well as Aerodrome and the Pioneer Flight Museum.
If you look for
Baptist
that
churches is
Each
pretty
meeting?
low, I would think.
Google,
I don't know.
send everybody sweet cane because that was what Google had. It's a Baptist church.
Yes, I mean, I've heard of various.
It's maybe not so low a risk.
Maybe, I know, I was wondering.
It's right up there with the fire
I
station.
just don't think
probably.
back here.
Yeah.
Just
Well,
maybe-
I mean,
you know, where there's more than 3 people. it's
and
like,
other
yeah.
places that
Yeah.
synagogues are a
Yes,
definitely
yes.
definite.
Yeah.
You know.
Okay.
So
Good.
yeah, local churches. Don't have to look
I
any
just
farther than
stepped out of my
Silver
box.
Springs, you know. It's just where people gather.
Yeah.
The thrift store at the church.
Well, it's,
Yeah.
yeah, you
I
have.
think it's kind of a busy, can be a.
It can be very busy there.
So there were some people came to the store the other day. They were down at Suns River Camp, and they came to the store because they followed where the Dollar General says that there's one in Kingsbury.
Already?
Say there's one? No way. I'm looking it up.
That's what they said. So they came into the store and they're like, "Well, this
People
is
are
awesome."
still coming to Gino saying, but Google says there's a gas station here.
Maybe it'll get you more business.
Who'd have thought?
That's right.
Well,
So,
I-
yeah, assault to public, really, you can't.
How
say
many
there's
years
evacuation routes or-
since
so
those
When
been
they
definitely-
gasoline
check
in
out,
Kingsbury?
whatever.
Google still
Yeah.
brings them.
Uh,
Extreme heat, I just, you know,
We've talked about having shelter, you know, with,
for extreme heat, you know,
don't have anything around there, but, I mean, that's where some communities, you know,
That's not emergency response. I mean, that's.
yeah,
That's
it
Kind of.
it kind of
But yeah,
borders on emergency
emergency
response.
response is like, somebody has, they call 911, you name it.
Yeah.
Get them in full spot.
Yeah,
Bring it
if
right
you
here.
know, I got a call the other day about someone that,
this was several weeks ago.
someone that had,
Air conditioning and it was hot.
Right.
Heat stroke, heat
yeah,
exhaustion.
Extreme cold,
the other thing, similar, I put evacuation shelters, fire station. We've talked about that before.
you
But the
know.
county has something on the list of evacuation shelters.
I don't
I
know.
thought it did.
A town hall,
I'm not seeing.
You know, we've talked about that.
Yeah.
drop. It's just one of the,
It's one of those things that's on these emergency lists.
Yeah.
So
if there was
You're right.
a water source, you know, that we had or something.
mostly it's for like
So that's the end, that's
in
the
the
end.
list. It
Yeah,
those ones at the end,
extreme heat, extreme cold, drought,
you know,
certainly are
Real.
more,
the-
assault to public is definitely one of those things. Cyber attack is definitely
a high one.
yeah,
I've been.
Train incident. I always think of these trains that are carrying. What was that one in?
Was it Ohio?
No, there was one in southern Canada. It was carrying like chlorine.
Yeah.
I do not remember what
They
that
ship
tanker
a lot
was.
of
It was out,
hazardous
but they had to burn it
materials
off. They could
Yes.
not.
They
And
do.
so the
Lot.
interstate was totally shut down.
And I think that's the one that concerns me the most is because I'm right there on
Yeah, you're
Highway
on the
90.
tracks, yeah.
And I've thought many times, what's my evacuation plan? But of course,
Oh.
mine is overwhelming because I got to move 30 head of
Yeah.
livestock and
Yeah.
poultry, and that's impossible. You
Yeah.
can't do it.
So that one little
But
single-
we're concerned about the people, and I'm on my own farm. I'm concerned about the animals, but even with people, if there's a major incident right there, hazardous, there's really, I mean, if I go this way or that way on Highway 90,
You're following
I'm
the
still in
tracks.
it, and I'm still
Yeah,
in
yeah.
the middle of it.
Yeah.
So I got to go back and
gotta
go
cut through
across.
your land?
Yeah, yeah. and
Come out over here, I guess.
Just go the
I
direction
gotta go through
away
Tammy's
from the
place.
incident.
Yeah, or-
but
yeah.
Go through get all the fences, and I've often thought about that, talking to
Chris.
my neighbors and
Yeah.
telling them, can I, if I have a big thing, can I just cut the wires and send all the animals and humans straight south away from the railroad?
Yeah.
But my point was going to be that I think that's what a siren would be for,
Yeah.
is severe train incident, tornadoes, what's the other,
flooding.
and flooding, and it would be flooding for the north side. You're right, and that's why one thing is to do like we could do a siren by getting a grant. I'm sure there's
I'm pretty-
just like Kerrville did, and I would recommend that our long-term plan be so that it doesn't cost us.
Yeah.
But it would protect the people. And if you had a siren and we were told, and then went off, and they look at their computer immediately, then, and our website should be saying there's a flood or there is a train and hazardous materials on Highway 90 at Gander Slough or something. It would say
Oh, Lord.
exactly, and then people would, and then it should tell. We should have a system that says, "What's your evacuation route?"
Yeah.
And of course, it
It's,
just
it's
depends.
definitely easier than, I mean,
Yeah.
if there was a tornado, I mean, there was a tornado in San Antonio.
Yeah.
Or
I know.
2
We'll
years
never
ago,
forget.
And
right
there was
down
one
here.
2 years ago,
Yeah.
right 3 miles over
Appling.
here.
Yeah, there's the
Appling and-
Kingsbury tornado.
The
that came
Kingsbury
through here.
tornado.
Yeah.
Well, and then if we're gonna have the alarm thing, should it have a certain blast pattern for certain emergencies? So you don't even have to look at your internet.
That'd be a
because
good
your net could
idea.
be down, but what if
Yeah.
it's like, oh, 3 blasts, it must be a
Yeah,
tornado.
but to update the
Or
website,
something,
you have
right?
to go to the
Something like
website
that.
tool, you know, add a page, you know, it's a whole deal, you know, if social media, I can do it on my phone. Just do it. So
Yeah.
social media is the thing.
Yeah.
If the internet's not down.
Yeah, if the internet.
I'm saying.
So
Yeah.
if there was,
The
say,
internet, that is no hope.
yeah.
Well, there is. If your horn blasts 3 blasts, you know that's a tornado. 4 blasts, you know that's a train or whatever. I mean, you set it up ahead, but
Yeah.
and you have it downtown every time someone goes to the Shirley store or the
Yeah.
community board. It's right there.
I wonder, like, who sets off a siren and how?
Yeah, I don't know. Wait,
Is it
Someone
digital or is it?
It's the
The floods.
emergency management, probably gonna be the
Yeah.
mayor. Or you're gonna have to delegate it to somebody
It's
right
not
there next
necessarily
to
an
the
individual. A lot of
Yeah.
it is
siren.
I don't
downtown.
know, but I think the flood warnings are electrically
Actually.
connected to a gauge on the river.
Gauge,
When the
yeah,
water-
right.
when the water reaches a certain level,
Right.
it goes off.
Yes.
But that's a mechanical thing that can fail, but probably won't.
Yeah.
But yeah, anything else, someone's got to go out there and push the button or flip the switch,
Yeah.
do something to make them come on.
Yes.
And like I said,
And that goes
no matter what it
I'd
is,
like to look more into
if,
that.
if a train rolls over, you know, if you can get the word out, you know, I don't know, you get the word out, look on, you know, on social media, fast and easy. If the alarm goes off, somebody has to be told there's a train rollover, and then they've got to turn the device on, and then.
Yeah, I don't know if
Gross,
there's
but
a-
if
Yeah, we gotta look
chlorine
into it
tank
more.
that rolled
Yeah.
over in front of your house, Sam,
Right.
if the wind was out of the north, well, I'm not gonna go anywhere.
Right.
You know.
Right. It's over
Yeah.
before it gets
No,
started.
no. He
Right.
bought that helicopter for that purpose.
No, it's like, no, if it ruptures the tank,
Yes.
Right.
it's a matter of seconds. And
Right.
The area's
Yes.
gone.
It's right.
But and how you gonna keep people from driving through? People in 90, if the train rolls over, there's a cloud of chlorine gas there on the highway. You know, I said if they drive into it, they're gonna go
They're
too.
gonna-
They're gonna perish. So, but I'm not saying no. The siren thing might be a really good thing,
Yeah,
but it's man,
We gotta do more research.
yeah, we have to, I
It's-
think,
yeah.
research it.
yeah.
What activates the siren?
But
Yeah.
yeah, I think, you know, the siren keeps coming up
Yeah.
in this
Well, this-
discussion. So
this
yeah,
way to kind of
it might,
alert
it's definitely
People,
something to look.
I will not get an alert on
Yeah,
except a text message.
Right.
A text message.
right.
That's the only thing.
We're trying to anticipate a problem that they've already dealt with in Kerrville.
Yeah.
And I'm just going through the same. I think the biggest criticism by the legislature of Kerrville and Kerr County was that they didn't have enough sirens and they did not have enough procedures,
Yeah.
processes for
They
their
didn't follow
emergency
their-
management coordinator to follow, to notify. And so
And where
that's
there
why
were
the siren
procedures,
should
they didn't
be
follow.
manageable by the emergency management director. And that person can hit it on the online. Like you said, if we don't have internet, then there's no hope. But the system should work on the internet and they just go online immediately and they hit the button from wherever they are and have a backup person if, you know, when the mayor's out of town or the emergency management is out of town, the pro tem has got to be stepped in and be ready to assume those tasks.
It needs to be like
Needs redundancy.
So automatic.
No, well,
Yes.
that it almost so that thing it's gonna do it.
It's, yes. So we
Very
should,
little human response.
yeah.
I think, so say, you know, a tornado comes down. When the tornado hit over there, I got
Oh.
called by the EDC for Guadalupe County. And so I headed out there. It was surreal. No lights anywhere. looked around, trees everywhere, before I even found a vehicle, before I even found a person. And,
So what I should have done, it was late at night though. It was like in the middle of the night.
should have like done
A text message
or called
the people here.
and said, you know, FYI, we have a-
Something is happening in the area, the location is, please keep it clear.
You know,
like a quick, like a call or text,
you know, and
but, you know, if someone didn't respond, call, you know, and we need, just so we're,
the
we're,
callback
we know it's
systems.
going, you know,
Right.
so that.
With
this-
landlines, we had the callback system.
I think
more than one. I mean,
it's okay for one person, but it's always
good to have.
multiple people.
Yeah.
So we have like a
Palm
Plan
tree type
redundancy.
Yeah,
situation.
so we
Well,
have,
just, the more people you can tell, like I said, if middle of the night, I get a text, oh, a tornado hit on Gander Slough and Woodrow Center. And I said, oh man, anybody hurt? I don't know, I just know the tornado hit.
Yeah.
I said, well, let's drive down there and see if anybody needs help.
Yeah.
That's what we would have done.
Yeah.
You know,
That's what I.
that's what I did, but what is it good?
Good. You know,
I didn't,
I think I would have. I should have alerted the city council.
It takes more than one person
Oh,
to deal
here's
with
a-
that.
It's a thought.
have,
Posted on social media.
yes,
If it can show up as a reliable source, it says, this is what happened,
Reliable
this is where it
source.
happened. No comments, no ability to comment, no, because people get on there and they start throwing out, it's like AI.
Ah,
All this
yes.
information, some of it is
Yes, there is a way-
accurate, some of it's not.
Grasshopper,
Is it-
right.
If you wanna
Set it up as
forward,
no comment.
forward this, you know, and share this with everybody on your, that's fine.
Yeah.
But no long chain of commenting and it drifts around in limbo. And,
Yeah, I'm gonna.
but yeah, call your contacts, tell them
It'll let you do it.
this is it, but don't let the conversation start. Don't let the conversation start.
yeah, I'm gonna put that on there about
The so, you know, where it says
social media, about, say, post without ability for others to
Yeah,
comment.
yeah.
Because, yeah, you're just opening up.
And if it's on what's happening in Kingsbury, it's not
Did
shareable.
they do
Unless an administrator gets on it. Well, I guess they still can't do it. I don't know if they can or not, but you can still contact people.
Yeah.
Contact people.
Yeah, yeah.
I mean, I guess what I would think is post on the city's page and share that to what's happening in Kingsbury or something. You know, what's happening in Kingsbury is a private group, so if you're not in the group, then you won't.
That's
see
true.
it.
Okay, then how do we?
Well, but
do they-
that's-
You can still
But
see
still,
it, though, right?
It could
is
come up in the
social
feed,
media.
but it's
those
not going to come
administrators, are they able to?
directly to
prevent
you,
the
Oh,
right?
can you
comments.
see it?
We can't
You
do
can
that.
see it, but it's not going to be like sent to you, right? Is that what you're kind of saying?
That's what you, yeah.
I don't know.
I mean, you might get lucky
Maybe
and see it, but you
just
may not
can't
see it.
post to it. I don't know.
We would need to get with Kingsbury, the administrators of Kingsbury, what's happening in Kingsbury, and say, when we want to be able to post something.
Right.
To your website.
Right.
To your Facebook page, we want to have no comments allowed. Can y'all set that up for this address posting or this address posting?
When it
this?
comes from this address, it
No,
says
that's
no
just not being
comment.
I don't
Facebook's
know.
happy thing.
You know, like,
Yeah.
I cannot post on what's happening in Kingsbury as the city of Kingsbury. I have to post as a human being. So they would have to give like specifically me the ability to
Oh.
post.
Maybe they
Oh,
Okay.
All right, do we want to is there anything, if we don't ever post anything as Kingsbury, city of, we had to do that individual, we can get them to authorize, legitimize Kingsbury city of as a poster?
No,
Member?
because it's a private Facebook group, no pages, Facebook pages can post on it. Kingsbury, Texas is a page,
I
not a
want
profile.
I want them to set it up as, they can acknowledge it as a individual.
We might have to set something else up, is what she's
Are
saying. I
you,
think,
are you
right?
saying that it's a Facebook, are you saying it's Facebook that it limits it only to their
But a person-
subscribers?
If we posted on the City of Kingsbury, could we share that post?
Yeah, so like when I want to put something from the Kingsbury page
We
on
could
what's
just share it.
happening in Kingsbury, I post that as
Instead of
Justin
posting it
Gardner.
separate.
Okay, well, that would work.
Hey, I'm your city
Yeah.
clerk. Here's
Yeah.
something from the Kingsbury.
Still do that without comment.
And it's right
Well,
now.
the comment only comes back to
Facebook is,
the person that posts. No,
I mean,
No,
there's
because it's
Instagram,
attached.
there's,
Everybody looks at that.
there's,
as far as responding to it.
Instagram, and there's a
Where
third
do the
that's,
responses go?
Underneath that
TikTok.
picture that says
Yeah, TikTok.
disaster, Gandersley Road, or
TikTok.
disaster, flooding. like this.
MySpace.
And
Space is pretty dead, I think.
I don't know.
Friendster.
There we are.
media. But I think Facebook will get, I think.
I feel like in the Kingsbury area, more people are on
Yeah.
Facebook. But
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know. There are people around here that are more Instagram.
well,
Um,
remote, if you can do that.
Okay,
We
so
have to
your
think about that very carefully about
your initial
how-
posting is for emergency response, use this system, whether it be Facebook or Instagram. But
Facebook,
That-
WhatsApp,
it goes back to the first
Instagram,
page,
YouTube,
how
TikTok,
to-
WeChat, Telegram, Messenger,
Snap it a chat.
Snapchat, Snap and Chat.
uh,
WhatsApp, I don't even use WhatsApp. It says there's 3 million users.
Some people,
Alice
it's a,
uses it.
Facebook and
We use it for
Instagram, really,
overseas.
ones I know.
Yeah, I feel like it's
regular.
If you got-
That's 3.
Yeah, if you got friends in other
That's
countries.
3 billion. That's
Oh,
more,
yeah.
That's more than Facebook.
No.
no,
That's
that's
Facebook is 3.070 million.
Right.
That's 3 million. That's not correct.
That should be a comma.
There should be.
That's it.
Yeah,
Oh,
it's got
yeah.
to be.
You're
There's
right.
something. wrong.
3 billion.
Yeah.
Oh.
So that ends up being over 3
These,
billion.
these should all be,
300 billion trillion.
yeah, these should all be periods. And then they're commas.
Gazillion.
Yeah.
Okay.
3 million. Okay.
Hey,
So yeah, Facebook is definitely, will get you the biggest bang. You know. I know that WhatsApp was banned from my phone, my work phone. It's got some vulnerabilities.
Yeah.
And so I wasn't
Yeah.
allowed to use that on my phone. So
well, we
that's
just
why-
do the best we can with what we got.
Yeah,
Sorry.
so Facebook seems to
Yeah.
be, I think if we hit Facebook, we've got the most bang for our buck there.
And again, I just think, and I think everybody agrees this shouldn't be controversial, but we have to think carefully about our relationship with a private Facebook group, and it would be very helpful to protect our citizens
Oh, that's-
to
I
be
know
able
how
to
to-
post it there. But you've got to be careful that we don't get into where we're doing, as you said, comments. Look, folks, all we're going to do is post this, and the reason I say that is because some people sometimes out there on social media question things that we do, and they have made comments in the past about, I don't know why the city attorney does not address this issue on this website or on this Facebook.
Legality,
And-
duh.
And
Oh.
I can't respond to that. I can only address, I represent, not like you guys do, but I represent all of the people in Kingsbury, but
Right.
I'm not their lawyer. And what I have to say is I have to tell my client, which is the city commission. And I don't go out and give my legal opinion to the whole citizenry unless you folks ask me to do it right here in an open meeting. But anyway, we all need to be careful about getting in there, and I don't want to be invited to comment on other social non-emergency, and I know you don't want to be addressing that. If you do it on your website. And so anyway, I'm just saying, be aware of the
That was
limits
high
of
five,
this
by the way.
system that and I think it's a good
Yeah, I
system.
think it should be limited
to be
for that reason.
posting, yes.
Yeah.
But it should be, as you said, a post of, this is what the information is, there's no comments. Yeah.
Enjoyed it. Thank you. I'll see you. Good luck.
Okay.
Bye.
Well, the brains is walking away. What are we gonna do?
They're just as,
Yeah.
Very good, Sam. Thank you. That was a high five, by the way, not a
Oh,
shut up.
okay.
I'm sorry. I put up my hand. Oh,
Yeah.
the
Yeah.
camera's like, what's going on?
Document, is this something that we're gonna make a public document on, or just portions of it?
yeah, we can.
or-
Yeah, we can.
Okay.
I mean, I can take out this, first part. This is things to like consider and stuff.
Yeah.
I can make it.
Yeah, I guess I'm just kind of trying to figure out going forward. I mean, we have some specific questions to address going forward. But
I think-
what are the goals of the document?
I think that, doesn't Guadalupe County have an emergency management
They might.
plan?
They probably do.
If you look at Patrick Pender's site or his area,
Yeah.
I would think it's going to have that.
But they,
And there may be resources for you to plug into.
Yeah.
That's why it does say contact, everyone else says contact,
Yeah.
Willoughby County.
Yeah,
Because they have the resources.
Yeah.
That's
They
right.
have teams of
That's right.
people that do stuff.
yes.
Teams of
You know.
experts.
Yeah, they have staff.
Yeah,
They have,
Experts, but
So-
interactive.
Right.
agents.
yeah, there's definitely
The reason for their
a,
existence to
Weave together what
First,
is in
uh,
existence in small pieces.
places to go. 911 and then,
Yeah.
Integrated.
but yeah, I will definitely take a look at the county emergency management plan. But yeah, again, they have staff, they have departments, they have,
Well, they probably have information that just tell us how they
yeah,
did
exactly,
whatever.
exactly.
Don't do this because we tried that, it didn't work.
Okay.
You know,
Well, and
or
just
it
like,
cost
Five more office
in what
employees we didn't
situations do we call one of them? Or like, how can they help us turn on the siren at the right time? Potentially? You know, maybe things that they've got going on that take something off of our plate.
Yeah.
to worry
Yeah.
about.
I
Definitely.
totally.
Yeah, and have some kind of an interlocal agreement with Guadalupe County that says we're going to put up a siren if we do that, but the agreement ought to be, and Patrick, you can hit the button too. It may be that Mayor
That
Nolan,
office.
Mayor
Be
Nolan is
careful.
the emergency management coordinator for the city, but by agreement, we say, and the mayor is going to hit, if it's a tornado, she's going to hit the tornado button for the siren. But Patrick, if you get it first, you can hit this. I mean, I think we should consider that to continue that
It's railroad
relationship.
track going through town that is the biggest.
Yes.
issue that we have.
biggest
Right.
potential disaster, emergency.
Yes.
Because
yes.
you don't have to look very far on the internet to find all kinds of incidents.
Yes.
Due to railroad.
not because of
Okay,
the road.
so going forward,
We're looking at some of the security applications.
I'm gonna look at county emergency plans, we're gonna look at external
Backup and
So I'll just order an external hard drive on the card. That's fine
Perfect.
for that. Okay.
yeah,
Cool.
and
I kind of want to figure out what this antivirus software is that this laptop keeps trying to sell me. Look into what it is.
yeah, look in to see how did mine do. Oh, mine. was okay.
zero
Zero threats detected.
I like all those zeros.
Yeah, that's good.
I like seeing that column of zeros, not the other
Yeah,
column.
yeah.
So, this is just a freeware, you know, you can definitely buy it where you can like schedule it to run. So, I know that one time at work, when I was at my desk, my computer like blue screen, and it was like some ransomware, and I was like, and I took it to the help desk, which was
Yeah.
right there in IT, and he loaded Malwarebytes and ran it, and I'd never
Okay.
heard of Malwarebytes, and he just put Malwarebytes on it, boom, okay, here you go.
Okay.
And so that's why I tend to, because it saved me. I was freaking out.
Yes.
It saved me one time. So
Well, that tells us that you've got a, solid, upstanding business that relies on
yes,
malware.
that
not malware
relies
bytes.
on
That
Malwarebytes.
tells me that Malwarebytes is a real,
Yeah.
competent company.
Yeah. For that, it definitely was. I don't know if we used other
Systems, providers.
applications, whatever. You know, we certainly had a lot of all the email scanners and stuff. So
If you sign up, of course, I mean, if you load your computer, brand new computer, and put in Microsoft operating system, then it's going to bundle, try to sell you McAfee, and then Norton.
yeah,
is
that's the
another-
default for.
Right, that's for them. They recommend it anyway. My IT, and I just had one person that was an IT manager for our firm, and she always told me that she thought McAfee was probably the best, and she used Norton at some times earlier, and she said it was good, but she preferred McAfee. But Malwarebytes, if it's used by your company, global, then it's good.
But it wasn't like something that they loaded onto every computer and.
Yes.
This was, it was freeware,
Yeah.
run it, it got rid of, ate that bad
Yeah.
thing on my computer, and he said, yeah, just run this around.
So we're sitting here
But we had
using.
some regular
Yeah.
stuff on ours too.
So we're in effect, we've got the city's computer system is all just personal computers. All
Yeah, we have no
laptops.
servers.
We have no servers. We have no. Now, what you're talking about, a backup system, that's basically a server, isn't it? It's the same. That's what we used it as we used a server for all of
I
the
think we're
backup.
just
I
talking
guess we
about
hadn't
the
gotten that far to
external
think about
drive.
hardware.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think
Maybe-
we're just
maybe-
looking at it, little external drive.
Well, that's external drive
Like,
to me.
you know,
Is,
like
is it
this.
like, oh, okay, standalone?
I have like 6 or 7 at my
Like the size of a cell phone.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah.
Not a room anymore.
And that would probably be enough because we don't have that much data probably.
No.
We just got all the ordinances and.
Yeah, that can, they have them
Resolutions.
now, you can hold a couple of terabytes.
Yeah.
on
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't think we have a terabyte worth of
Yeah.
city.
Right.
I mean, I don't know, if we started trying to save all the videos, then
Well.
it'd probably be one thing, but,
That's not emergency.
I don't know, I feel like probably the YouTube is I don't think it would kill us if we didn't have
Yeah.
all those videos.
Yeah. It's the documents and stuff.
Yeah.
Very good.
Okay, awesome. Well, thank you. It was good to talk about it. It's good to think about, what our response would be in some kind of, depending on the university, what our response would be. Definitely, I think the biggest one for us is strengths.
Yeah.
I mean, certainly severe weather. I think it was May, a couple of years ago. May was like, we had severe wind
that we had,
posted that there was a government organization that had something to do with damage due to the high winds, you know, in areas of it, that kind of stuff.
Yeah, yeah.
But, yeah,
It's good to plan ahead because we just don't want to be caught in a situation
Exactly,
where
you don't wanna-
when something went wrong and then we're all wondering, could I have done more or done it better before? And it's hard to anticipate all of that, but you've got it pretty well covered right there, and we can at least we're thinking
I
about
think
it.
I'm gonna add, you know, alert,
Yeah.
alert, appropriate members of city.
Maybe that could be a
So is that
requirement.
kind of in any emergency situation?
Pretty much, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
a severe, just so there's more hands on deck,
That's right.
you know, for more information.
Built-in redundancy,
Yeah.
so you know it
Yeah.
gets out.
Yeah.
I can't think of everything, you know.
Yeah.
Patrick can't think of everything. Patrick Bender can't think of everything that affects local Kingsbury. You know, we know local Kingsbury. And you know, Patrick Bender may not know that. We know the person that lives over here.
Right.
I'm related to the person
That lives over here. You know, I know they have a
They got
tractor.
deadbeat over there.
Yeah, I know they have a tractor. You know, that can help with this,
Yeah.
whatever.
Right.
You know, we know locally. I know Sam has got some animals he needs to get out of the pig. So,
Just a couple.
Yeah.
so, yeah, I mean, it's good to have us, you know, the local
Yeah.
officials.
So,
Brigade.
did you have our actual website as part of the information should go on our website?
I do, but that's,
I kind of wonder, like, where,
Should
is
be its
that-
own
yeah.
section or something.
well, I mean, if it's an
Right under-
emergency, it would be good if it was just on the homepage.
Just for the homepage, yeah.
Then it's
Yeah.
like, what does that look like, you know, in an emergency situation?
Yeah,
like,
maybe
how
we
many
have
people
like a,
can you do?
yeah, maybe we have like a page.
Maybe it like you flip it and it's like, "Arr," you know, it's like you can't because I've seen that on other listing websites where like if the X then Y, right? So like if this happens then your site, your page isn't normal, all of a sudden it's got this pop up instead.
Yeah.
We've done it with like we have pages too.
I think we have like an emergency page and then usually it's like, you know, no ongoing emergencies at this time. And then, so it's easy to like post just, you know, put something there where it's easy to, yes, where it's just easy to type something, have it there. And just,
Yeah.
you're able to just type
So
something
it's
in.
kind of like a button on the
Maybe.
homepage that says.
Yeah.
Yeah, or
emergency
like,
information,
maybe-
you know,
or-
and you can click that and
Yeah.
it takes you to the emergency page. It
Yeah.
usually says,
Yeah. If
But right in the
there's-
event of an emergency, maybe it actually
Yeah.
bounces or
I mean, if
flashes
there's a
or
Bastrop
something. So
fire-
it's like, so it's always there, but maybe when there's a real pending thing, it's like,
Yeah, yeah, if there's a Bastrop fire or a 300-acre fire or something, you know, yeah, we can,
Yes.
we can,
I mean,
Make
it's
it
something
animate.
to try to figure out when
Yeah.
there's not an
Yeah.
emergency so that it's easy to do.
yeah,
And it's
that's the key, something that's very easy to do.
Right.
Yeah.
And it's quick, and it's got to
It's
be
quick.
quick so you can get it.
Yeah, because posting, you know, updating a website, I don't know.
you know, the big paper.
You have to go
Oh, yes,
into,
sorry.
we use Wix, website builder. So you have to go into your website builder, go to that, I won't even say page, it's go to your site.
Yes.
You have to go to the Wix, you have to go to your website builder, go to that particular site, go to that page or build a page,
going into settings in your computer
Yeah.
almost, and
Yeah.
you're
It kind of is.
resetting. It's very complicated. So,
Yes.
yeah,
So
you just
it's-
want a separate, quick
Yeah,
and
we
easy.
can- Yeah, we make it as quick and easy as we can.
Right.
And again, what like Jessica said, we post
Right.
text. Fire,
Yes.
large fire, Oilfield Road,
Yes.
Yeah.
That's right.
you know. Large fire, Gandersloot Road.
Always Gandersloot. Got that right.
Gandersloot.
Oh,
We pick
yes,
up
a lot of
Gandersloot.
Gandersloot.
And then-
I'm gonna take on Gandersloot.
And it's got to be quick so we can get it out there fast. But then we
Exactly.
have to also be quick to come back and comb
Update.
through and update to clean out everything. Because otherwise, we're gonna.
Right.
There are people that live out here that will live on that site, on that page, and they're going to be anxious about everything that's
So,
going
yeah.
on, and we need to get it down so that people
Our
quit
Post updates, keep it
Right.
updated.
Keep
the distraction.
Like follow
Keep
through, not
update.
just get it out
Follow
there,
through.
but-
That's it.
Yeah.
Follow
Yeah,
through.
yeah.
So it's just more work. Oh goodness gracious, we
And that is not something you can do on your phone.
no.
You cannot update.
Not on a
I've
mobile
tried
app.
to get on, with, using a iPad.
Or phone,
Yeah.
and you can't do it. So if you're out there,
Looking at this fire. You're out there looking at the
Right.
emergency response to this fire. Unless you have your laptop, you can't update.
That's
Well,
right.
I wonder, I'm trying
I
to
can
remember
call-
from
I
like
could be
back
out there,
in my memory.
You know,
Like,
and I can call Jessica and say, okay, update it to say this or something, but.
Like,
yeah.
there's some.
But you
kind
can
of
update
feed
Facebook.
that-
Yes.
There's some kind of feed you can put on a website. I can't, this is
Oh,
like.
yes, there is,
years ago.
there is.
And so I wonder if there's, I don't remember, I don't know what it's
We'll look that
called,
up.
But I wonder if there is some way that you can set up an app on the website where you could just send a text message or something. that
Yeah.
would show up on this feed, you know? It's something to try to figure out.
Yeah.
I wish I remembered.
Some dynamic page of some sort that allows a feed.
Whether that's, like, I feel like I've heard of it, like anything that gets posted to this Facebook page would pop up on this feed or something like that, but I don't know, it's like a vague recollection. Anyway, it's something to think about.
Yeah. Yeah, because it needs to be, like you said, quick and easy, something that will.
Yeah, I mean, you know, I
keep
imagine
updated.
myself like, the city is on fire, or a train just fell over. I'm thinking about, my dog, my chickens, my
Right.
family,
Right.
like, I'm not logging on to Wix or whatever.
Yeah.
Like, that's.
Exactly.
That's all work.
But on your phone, if you could,
If I could just send a text or something.
Yeah.
And I knew it was going to some feed on the website, that
Right.
sounds a lot more feasible.
yeah.
Yeah, we'll have to look into that.
Yep.
See what we can do, right?
Yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah. Yeah, on that.
That does make way more sense.
Okay.
Okay. I think,
Like your yard's on fire. Like, you know what? My yard's on fire. My dog's about to burn.
yeah.
I mean, maybe the laptop burned in the fire.
Oh, shoot,
you
yeah.
know, like,
Yeah.
Yeah, but the phone's on you, so probably
it's
not.
easier to have the phone on you, yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay. What a fun subject.
Well, yeah.
but it's good to have,
This conversation because if anything ever happened, hopefully there's never some of those rains or a fast drop or, a tornado that was a EF2. And it
Do they go to 5?
I think they go to 5. So they upgraded it to a 2.
probably
Yes.
don't need to.
At least to be talking about it and,
Yes.
you know.
And we don't need to update on I guess on Monday's meeting and follow up, because we haven't had enough time to follow through.
Yeah.
But we should follow up.
Yeah,
I mean,
yeah.
well, you probably already have it on the agenda for Monday night to discuss the emergency management. It's an agenda item.
Yeah.
But I think starting next month, we'll look at it, and that should be on there to see, okay, tried to do that, but it didn't work, so we're gonna do something different.
Yeah.
Yep.
All right. Well, I think we can adjourn. All right.
Yes, ma'am.
All right. Good. Thanks, everyone.
You bet.
Good.
Thank you.
Good ideas.
Yep.
Good input. Good conversations. I've been doing this a lot lately. I don't know why. I don't know. I think I watched Project Hail Mary. Have y'all seen that movie?
Yes.
I watched
yes.
it like 4 times now. I literally
Yes,
4
yes.
times, 3.5. One time I
What's
started
his
watching
name?
it, I told Letty, this is such a good movie, you have to watch it with me. So I watched it halfway, and then we watched that after it. And I watched it
Yeah.
at least 2 more times after that. So
What's that actor's name? Ryan
Gosling.
Gosling. I would love him. He's
So
great.
there's, have y'all not seen
Yeah.
Project Hail Mary? Oh, it's about,
It's a sci-fi. Outer space.
I'm gonna turn this off.
Oh, I'm sorry. Anyway, there's parts in it where it's all these